Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how are you? It is time, Monday Night Raw. I am looking forward to tonight and everything that entails. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a very, oh, wait a minute. So Brock Lesnar will be here tonight. The more you know. Hopefully everybody's having themselves a very good Monday. I've got to make sure I do not lose my voice, but I'm a little concerned that it's going to happen anyway. So we shall see how things will play out. All right, let's see. How do we kick off Monday Night Raw? Will it be the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns? I don't think it will be. Perhaps it's Oba Femi who kicks things off for everybody here. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Oba Femi to kick off Monday Night Raw. I am excited. The man who conquered the Beast and essentially maybe has sent him into retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you haven't already, they clipped my... Wait, I was on Raw? What you mean I was on Raw? Where? I was on Raw? Where? Hold on. Am I wilding? When? The Indigo in the building. What's going on?
Boy Crazy 66
How's it going,
is
family?
now
I think my
following.
alerts might end up being muted, bro. I think my shit's might be muted. I don't know if y'all be hearing the horn or not.
I need it.
But hopefully it's it'll be playing
Wavy
here.
Storm just
Where my shit at?
subscribed.
Is it? Oh yeah, 100%. I think that's some bitch anyway. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
Is it working now? I guess not. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But Oba Femi on the way down to the ring. I was on the flashback for Paige. Oh, they got Oba Femi suited up. All right, let me go check on the phone. Let me see if I could go and rewind back. They had me on there. Well, what do you know? Shit. Shout out to the community moving, the reactions uploaded onto IG. Y'all holding it down, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me see if I can find it here. I didn't know they had me back on there. I mean, Adonis, that'd be back-to-back WrestleManias. I think that's number 7 or something on WWE TV, so that's pretty cool. Oba Femi standing tall in the middle of the ring here. All right, let me get Netflix back open. Okay. Oba Femi standing tall, middle of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who slayed the beast in less than 5 minutes. Listen to the crowd, man. They making noise for Oba Femi. You said I was there for Paige, right? Let me go all the way back to the Paige thing, because that was on Saturday. AJ Lee. All right. No, that's Liv Morgan. I got to go a little bit before then. Trick Williams. Got to go a little bit before then. McIntyre Fatu. Danhausen. Ladder match. Oh, there's Paige. Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm there. They got me in there. They got me in there. Hold on, wait a minute. There's... Oh, shit. Can you focus? Yeah, that's me right there. They got me in there. Yeah, they got me in there. They got everything cropped, but it is what it is. I appreciate them. All right, Oba Femi, middle of the ring. Sargon in the building. We're going to get to that. Oba, future world champion, indeed. Let's hear what the Nigerian Nightmare has to say. The ruler has arrived. Kayla said you tweeted me about it. Well, there it is. Oba Femi standing tall in the middle of the ring. Oba Femi, the ruler, has arrived. Junior, what's going on? Listen to the crowd make noise for Oba Femi as he looks box office, might I add. Gotta appreciate that. Hoodie Goku said, where can you watch the clip that featured me? Apparently, it's on the opening intro to Monday Night Raw, where they compile the highlights to WrestleMania. They had me, staring at my television as Paige made her her return. Wait a minute, they got a Kabuki Warriors promo. I don't want to hear nothing about the Kabuki Warriors and EO Sky because they were kept off of WrestleMania for absolutely no reason. We'll talk about that extensively today, but they have a promo package here for the Kabuki Warriors. I still am frustrated that they did not get an opportunity to perform at WrestleMania. Really bothers me. So there is that. DOP said Oba, 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 who, Oba, who, Oba, who, Oba, who. All you really need to do is just have one sentence. Oba doesn't need to say nothing else. The tail of the tape, or I should say the tape itself, speaks for him. I don't need to come out here and cut a promo to let you know what I'm on, what I bring to the table, and what I'm capable of. You saw it last night when the greatest ass kicker you had this side of the millennium got put down in less than 5 minutes, so much so to where he threw up the X and said, let me unlace my boots, let me unstrap my gloves, and let me leave it in the middle of the ring. You know who did that? Oba Femi did that. I'm gonna let y'all digest that. Now, of course, Brock Lesnar hangs it up whenever the fuck it is that he wants to hang it up. But nonetheless, hell of a performance from Oba Femi, holding it down for fans everywhere. Hashtag free Kyrie, 110%. But here comes EO heading down to the ring. And oh boy, well, here's the new champion, women's champion. But Rhea Ripley, the new women's champion in the building. Turn this down so I don't mess around and get a copyright and cut the goddamn stream. But William giving out gifts. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear the, I really don't think y'all can hear the alert. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't think y'all can hear the alert. Look, can't hear it now? No, probably not. I don't know. Some bitch ain't working. Oh, wait a minute. Could this be it? Nope. Well, there it is. Nonetheless, I'll figure that out afterwards. William giving out gifts. I appreciate you. Austin put 2 on it. Said Randy Orton should be WWE champion right now. I agree. EV Black put 2 on. Said you are on the opening for Paige Flashback. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You don't find that suspicious?
Sargent had put 10 on.
You don't find that
and
suspicious?
said that he's ecstatic for tonight.
You don't find that
we're
suspicious?
going to have all of the succulent ladies showcase themselves, and of course, you already got them starting out, heading down to the ring at the moment. So I know how you are behind the second screen.
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both.
Both?
Both.
A Diallo put 5 on, said you gave your criticism from your standpoint about the entirety of Mania 42. They still displayed you on that screen. Truly earned. Congrats on your 950K. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sigma put 5 on it, said Oba got so much aura, bro only needed 1 line. That's a fact. Multi-Shadow put 5 on it, and said shit, EO and Oscar might get more time on Raw than night 1, 110%. NY Legend put 2 on it, said Kyrie. And we shall see what's going to transpire. Hopefully, you guys were able to digest my reaction to both night 1 and night 2. They performed way better than I had initially anticipated. But nonetheless, I hope that I was very clear, contrite in my thought process behind the matches. I saw there was a little bit of apprehension regarding my take about the match between Roman Reigns and CM Punk, which I believed was a spectacular match. However, the one issue that I had was ultimately the use of the stairs. I was thinking about making an additional video to try to clear some stuff up, because there were some individuals who were saying, well, WWE has always, allowed the use of the stairs, and that wouldn't warrant somebody getting disqualified. I would beg to differ. You got to understand, they changed the rules regarding the announce table, because anybody who's been watching for an incredibly long period of time, the thing was, if you put somebody through the announce table, you would get DQ'd. Some 10, maybe 15 some years ago, that switched to where when Randy Orton was slamming people on the table in the past, that would be somewhat of a DQ some 25 some years ago. That shifted, and I forget when that was, right? But the stairs, you can throw somebody into the stairs because you're not using that. It's simply an object, or I should say a foreign object that is already there. You're not willfully going out of your way, and I understand the logic behind it's kind of stupid, because if I willfully throw you into some stairs, would that be any different from me throwing you into some ladders? But if there happens to be an object that you happen to be thrown into, there will be no DQ. But if you willfully pick up the foreign object and then utilize it, that warrants a DQ. Hence why you can have somebody thrown over the announce table into a bunch of chairs. There won't be any DQ. But if you pick up the chair and hit somebody, that's a DQ. That's just an understanding of the rules. Now, that being said, we understand it's the main event of WrestleMania. I understand it's Roman Reigns, the OTC. However, like I was saying in my recap while I was live, and then I should say my recap last night, and also on the live stream as well, you got to call a spade, and there's rules for a reason. Because if you're telling me, oh, well, it's the main event of WrestleMania, it can't end in a DQ. Hogan and Psycho Sid ended in a DQ, did they not? We've seen moments, and mind you, CM Punk for the low blow had to move the referee. If it was a situation where hey, it's the main event of WrestleMania, why even move the ref? Oh, well, CM Punk's a face. Roman's a heel? So there has to be a level of uniformity. Now, and again, I recognize it's a work. I understand it's, essentially soap opera, but again, my criticism still stands. There has to have a level of rules that exist here. And then furthermore, first off, why is Rhea in a tag match after winning the championship last night? This is absolutely foolish. I don't quite understand the direction where they're going with the women. I think I may have touched on it in night one, my displeasurement with I don't necessarily want, I think spotlight may be the wrong word, because I don't think the women were spotlighted well in night one. I think the lack of time that was allocated towards the matches really bothered me. And because each of the women's matches in night one were all under 10 minutes, and you had such a massive amount of times that was allocated towards ads, that's ridiculous to me. It makes no sense. I understand why, as I stated in the video, so I don't want to have to continue to reiterate, reverberate, and regurgitate same said sentiments regarding, the tag team match of I Show Speed and Division taking on the Usos and LA Knight. I understand why that was short, but everything else should have eclipsed 10 minutes, even if it was at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. I would have much rather that than you have matches that don't even pass 8 minutes or barely pass 8 minutes. That's ridiculous to me. And the fact that Hogan's documentary combined between both nights, the ads regarding the documentary had eclipsed 40 minutes. I saw where one said 38 minutes, another one said 43 minutes. Whatever the case may be, you saw more of Hogan than you did in-ring action. He should have won. Across the entire weekend. That's crazy to me.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
AJ Montana is now following.
Smiley face emoji.
DJ B Silly, I appreciate you. Yeah, it was Commercial
AJ
Mania.
Montana just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
NY Legend Patu said EO motherfucking Sky and Rhea not as much recoil. 1205 for life. How am I feeling tonight? Well, I'm feeling like I'm losing my doggone voice. My thoughts on Mark Shapiro coming out and saying TKO got full creative control.
Is now following.
I can't give you a full-on opinion in that retrospect solely because I did see the clip, but I don't have the full context because it feels like the clip obviously was clipped from something else, but I'm entering into a conversation that I did not hear the build-up from.
Gotcha, bitch.
And
it
sounds like there's a little bit of context that's provided, but not everything that I would need to fully digest and have a perspective. So until I hear the full-on conversation, I can't give you a thought process there, because it feels like folks was talking, I walked into the room, I hear what they were talking about, and then now I'm supposed to formulate an opinion. I got to hear what built to that particular point to give you an appropriate perspective. Wow, listen to that pop for Rhea Ripley. First off, is everybody in the front row wearing the smiling green shirt is that the green shirt guy's family across the board? Because it seems like everybody's wearing the neon green smiley face shirt. And if you were to count them, is that 8 or 9 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's one in between that you can't see the shirt. It might possibly be 9 people in the front row. Green shirt guy might have his entire doggone family, an extended family that's there. Steven, 5-1 said, I've thought about it. Reigns hitting Punk with the stairs is equivalent to the ref swallowing the whistle in a playoff match. Well, it's yes. I'll have to acquiesce to that. I don't even want to try to refute it. That's because I was gonna say, yeah, but the referee's staring right there. But in a playoff match, there's some ticky-tacky situations that can happen. In this case, it was so incredibly blatant and overt. But there's been some times in which blatant and overt things have been, looked away. Nathan Patuan said 3 days until we see Mendoza get drafted. Titans forever. Patuan said Gunther versus Reigns World Heavyweight Championship this year. Hopefully. Who that for life? Christopher 51 said F Roman fake ass chief. Still got his kicks snatched by Brunson. You're real chief. Rest of y'all support the champ. That support the champ are sheep. Well, we shall see when Brunson Reed makes a return because he is in Vegas. God damn, Rhea took a brutal bump falling out of the ring. Eastern 7103. Patuan said next WrestleMania needs to be in Africa. Hopefully at one point down the line. But technically, Saudi Arabia. Well, no, because it's to the east. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! What the hell? Kyrie Sane from the heavens, dropping an insane elbow right on top of Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, she almost hit the corner of the damn announce table. She could have split her eye open again, but she doesn't give a damn because she hit Rhea with the stream's favorite move. Good God, that was brutal. Sargon Patuan said, I'm Jacob Fatu already, tweaking your ass off. Oh my. That brother's wiggling in the crib, shaking like Fatu. 1205 for life, put 5 on, said Prime, Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Cena, Triple H, and Undertaker. Can you form a team that can beat them in War Games? And King Vines also said, what's good, bro? We back. Okay, so you want me to form a team, form a 5-man team that could beat Prime Rock. First of all, why would you have to signify Prime Rock rather than just saying Rock there? But I'm assuming, you probably mean Prime across the entire board of the team. That's how we would ultimately gauge it regardless. But Rock, Austin, Cena, Triple H, and Taker form a team that could beat them in War Games. I would probably, because you're talking about 3 guys that were the top guy at different points, or at least shared top guy situation, a cornerstone, and a absolute workhorse, if you will, in Triple H, who plays a long role as well. I hate the fact that today's generation oversteps, or I should say undervalues, his contributions. So if I had to give you a group in that retrospect, I would ultimately throw out Hulk Hogan, of course, Roman Reigns, of course, Brock Lesnar, of course, in that group as well. Shawn Michaels would then be somebody that I'd throw in there. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's get spicy. I'll throw in Bret Hart. I think that would be a hell of a 5-on-5. You have individuals who would cancel each other out, and you would have a very nice performance in the match. I would argue between Hart and also Angle, but Angle, unfortunately, was never the face of the company. But he was positioned at one point as the top guy, but never really had the opportunity to fully head and shoulders be that top guy outside of just 2003, element of 2004. But for the most part, it started to somewhat shift because 2004 had a bunch of different people that was there. So I'd have Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and Hulk Hogan. That would be my group that I would put there. No. We're talking WWE. That's why I didn't mention Sting or Flair or Dusty. I wouldn't have those guys in there for this that was posed to me. Nathan put 2 on, said 4 days until Michael is released in theaters. Oh, and I had shout out to Suplex. He actually saw it a couple of weeks early, and he said it was a hell of a doggone, show. So there is that. Matt said, do I think that we'll get a part 2 of Paige and Woods since she's back in WWE? No. No. Well, I'm not going to chalk it up to her being young and dumb. I think she was having fun with what it was that she was doing. I think in that retrospect, it wasn't a situation in which she was getting taken advantage of. It was something else. But nonetheless, I would highly doubt something like that would happen. Because you got to also take into account, this is what, at that particular time a 20. Now, I'm not going to say she didn't have, you know, her wits about her or didn't know any better, because 100% she did. You're a full-on adult at that particular point, but I don't think that's going to be something that happens now. And furthermore, it wouldn't even be something that I want to see. Ah, boy. Sometimes you need a little bit of a shot to get yourself together. Okay. Asuka, Kyrie sent. Well, there's EO.
14 grams.
She doesn't need to do so many of the, oh, well, there it is. You know, she's going to point at herself. The people really enjoy that. She doesn't need to keep doing the cartwheel into the backflip as much as she does now. But the crowd loves it. So, hey, you like it, I love it. There we go. There's the train, the double knees going back and forth. Bam. There's the strike right there to Asuka. This should have been a match at WrestleMania. I'm so disappointed that it wasn't a match at WrestleMania. Oh, she's still milking it a little bit longer than she needs to. A great kick to Asuka. So for whatever reason, wasn't able to go and figure out a way to get out of there. There's a kick out right there from Asuka. Pyro put 2-1, said, who's in Pittsburgh draft? Who's Pittsburgh drafting on Thursday? I have absolutely no idea. So I couldn't give you that answer there. Nathan put 2-1, said, when will I live stream an NBA playoff games? Probably once we get done with well, maybe tomorrow, maybe at the conclusion of the round. It just depends on where the games are being showcased, because I don't have cable this time around. And furthermore, I don't have YouTube TV because the unknown Adonis, it was his account, and he's since passed on. So, and I don't feel like getting YouTube TV. So given that's the case, I just got to identify where the games are going to be. I think this past weekend, there was only one game on national television, which is crazy. So once I identify that out, I'll be live streaming during games because the playoffs is here. So it's kind of foolish to not go live. That's when I go live for the NBA playoff games. So I'll keep you guys posted in that retrospect. D-Hub, but 2-1 said, green shirt guy has an entourage now. Indeed, beautiful jawbreaker, right into a neck breaker there. The Kabuki Warriors, the multiple-time tag team champions, going to work on the new WWE Women's Champion. There's the cover from Kyrie, but EO breaks it up with a double stomp. Easy Nation for 5-1 said, wish that Asuka Kyrie got attacked. Oh, you wish Asuka and Kyrie got attacked, EO, during the championship match yesterday. Then Kyrie turned on EO once she realizes Asuka went too far. Okay. I wouldn't have mind that either, but maybe we're gonna get the turn tonight, which should have happened at Mania. Look at Kyrie Sane, doesn't even look like she really wants to. Oh wow, she ended. Oh my god, yo, EO's fucking neck just fucking bent off the ground there. There's no way. There's no way. Yo, EO landed headfirst on the ground and her whole body went the adrenaline is a motherfucker. Adrenaline is a motherfucker. EO, after getting the tag, Rhea Ripley with the riptide, EO's going for the moonsault. She had a nasty landing there. There's the over the moonsault. There it is. There's the victory. 1, 2, 3. Hell of a goddamn victory over there. EO might have to stop with that goddamn suicide dive, bro. That looked nasty, fam. That looked nasty, fam. Oh my God. She landed bad right there. Look at this joint. Look at this joint. Look at this joint. Look at the landing. Look at the landing. Look at the landing. Look at her head. She landed on her head. I don't think her hand landed in time to actually break the fall. Can I put this in slow motion? I don't think I can. Oh my Lord. That looks so bad. Let me see if her head actually hit. Her head 100% hit. I didn't see the neck maybe didn't turn as much, but the top of her head 100% hit the ground, son. The top of her head 100% hit the ground. She might have to stop doing that maneuver, man. Now, albeit, that's what, 2 times that it doesn't work in her favor in like 100 sometimes. But man, that's I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze, man. That's not good. That's not good. I just hope that I'm hoping she all right, because obviously adrenaline's incredibly strong. But that looked bad, man. That looked bad. That looked bad. Yeah, they gotta have to check her neck just to make sure she's all right. Swiftman said, you're surprised she's okay there. Hey, I mean, she's been doing this professionally for what now? Maybe well over 10 some years? I think it's well over 10 years. It might be closing in on 15. Because she was started wrestling even when she was a child. Here's Penta backstage as well.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Oh, wow. Javon Evans over here. I would hope that I hope anybody who participated in the ladder match is at least selling it to a degree where you got some tape on or something. Oh, Penta said the title ain't going nowhere because I'm Penta. Oh, what the hell? Somebody fighting? Oh, no, wait. Oh, it's Ethan Page. It's Ethan Page. All Ego is here on Raw. Okay, Javon Evans face to face with All Ego. Ethan Page on the main roster. He said, I'm going here. All right, well, damn it. Here we go. Javon Evans, Ethan Page here tonight. Ethan Page and Javon Evans tonight. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like that. All Ego is here on Monday Night Raw. What the hell? People are booing CM Punk? What's that about? Okay. Raw just signed All Ego indeed. I'm surprised that, because remember what we saw the last time around with like the new superstars on coming up from NXT. You had appearances on SmackDown, you had appearances on Raw, and it appeared to be somewhat of a bidding war. Now, albeit we've only been a couple of minutes in, so who's to say that they don't, All Ego doesn't show up on SmackDown? But I would like to see Nick Aldis here as well, because obviously Raw and SmackDown, or I should say, Raw and SmackDown would be together for WrestleMania. So we should have both the general managers that are around here. But of course, I don't want to armchair book the entire show. Nonetheless, Pac-Man King Pateno is a huge fan, Chiseled. Interesting question you posed your friend. We did every Mania ever, but you're going to short it for time purposes. If every Mania since 2005 was 2 nights, what would be the other main event? That is a magnificent question. That is a magnificent question. So, straight out the gate, it's kind of easy to define those main events of those days because the titles would probably close the show. If it was a situation where you could take the best match on the card and then have that join and close the show, then that would be a little bit more difficult per se, because obviously 2005 Batista and Triple H closed the show and that was the right call. But if I was to have another night, rather than have it be John Cena JBL, I would probably have Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle. But nonetheless, it'd probably be WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, WrestleMania 22, obviously John Cena and Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Randy Orton. That was the title match on that card as well. Money in the Bank ladder match was a killer during that show. Mick Foley and Edge stole the show. I think that was the best match of that card as well. Undertaker, Mark Henry had a very solid casket match that evening as well. But you would have to put the World Heavyweight Championship and Rey Mysterio opportunity to go and close the show, World Heavyweight Champion, night 1. That would probably be a night 1 situation, just like Cena and JBL would be a night 1 situation. 2007 is a special one because you have a banger in Taker and Batista, Taker and Batista, and then also Shawn Michaels and John Cena. I think those two would close the show, but believe it or not, the Battle of the Billionaires could potentially battle to see if they can get that final slot, because you have Donald Trump, you have Vince McMahon, albeit it's, Umaga, Bobby Lashley, but that's neither here nor there. It would ultimately be those two titles. WrestleMania 24 is an interesting one. Because I actually don't think
the
Triple H, Orton, and Cena would close the show to combat Edge and Undertaker, what would be on night 2. Night 1's ending would be Floyd Mayweather and The Big Show. I think that would end up being the main event. This is Floyd Money Mayweather at the height of his powers. That would probably close the show. 2009, it's a no-brainer. You have Orton, Triple H, probably close night 2, And then ultimately, rather than having, who was the WWE? No, the World Heavyweight Championship match that year in 2009. I'd have Undertaker and Shawn Michaels close the show. But who was the World Heavyweight Championship match 2009? Was that Cena, Edge, and Big Show? Was that Cena, Edge, Big Show? Because I remember Cena picked up two people. Was that WrestleMania 26? No, WrestleMania 26. It was Cena and Batista. Yeah, so that was for the WWE Championship. So yeah, that would have to be Cena, Orton, and no, not Cena, Orton. Cena, Edge, Big Show. Yeah, so I would have Taker and Shawn close night 1, and then have Triple H and Orton close night 2. Oh, they got Royce Keys sitting in the front row here. Oh, WrestleMania 24. You were absolutely right. WrestleMania 24. Sorry, it slipped my mind. Because of the history of wrestling, I know that Floyd is going to bring a whole lot of eyes, but Flair and HBK, that closes night 1. That closes night 1, 110%. Flair goes into the Hall of Fame the night before. They main event in night 1. Night 2 ultimately ends up being, the Bobby Roode sighting ends up being Edge and Undertaker. We're gonna come back to this after CM Punk makes his way and starts speaking in the mic inside of the ring. Beerman Stan said, "What's up, everybody? How is it going? What's with this silence of CM Punk walking out? No longer World Heavyweight Champion." Mixed reaction here for CM Punk. Magnificent camera shot, might I add. But very, very quiet entrance here for CM Punk. Doc Ock put 5 on, said, "Is Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair the best retirement match ever?" When Shawn said, "I'm sorry, I love you," before the super kick was a chef kiss, 110%. It was magnificent. It went the right way. You had, at the time, the greatest wrestler in many people's eyes of Ric Flair, and then ultimately Mr. WrestleMania, and then this generation at that time, best WrestleMania wrestler, of all time in Shawn Michaels. It was a perfect conclusion. Now moving to WrestleMania 26, ultimately I would have WrestleMania 26, HBK and Taker close the show night 2. Night 1 would probably be Cena Batista. Just now edging out Edge and Chris Jericho. WrestleMania 27, that's a very forgettable WrestleMania, to be quite honest with you. But if I had to split it, Taker and Triple H, and then ultimately Miz versus Cena with The Rock's involvement as well. WrestleMania 28, same situation, but it's Cena, Rock, Taker, Triple H, end of an era with Shawn Michaels, special guest referee. WrestleMania 29, I would probably, obviously, Cena and Rock close night 2. But night 1, that's a very interesting one, because I'm thinking CM Punk and Taker close the show, because you got to remember, Punk came off that 434-day reign. And if there was ever a time to pull the trigger on the main event, it's then. And it should have been a triple threat already. Oh, they singing their heart out right here. So that would be the main event there. WrestleMania 30, I think Undertaker, you can make an argument it could be Taker again. Or actually, just for the drama of it, because remember, Bryan had to get inserted into the main event if he won against Triple H. So I'd probably end up having Triple H versus Bryan main event night 1, and then Bryan, Orton, and Batista main event night 2. I think that would make a lot of sense in that situation. And then we'll get back to it afterwards. I hope I'm doing a very good job, and maybe my memory is on display here. Very good question. Very good question. Oh, I have to upload a short and reel now. Shout out to the people who are sending me these videos of these animals battling. I can't upload them onto YouTube, so for people who want to see it on YouTube, go to IG.
My friend and my MMA trainer, Duke Rufus, didn't wake up that morning. Then in November, Larry crossed the Rainbow Bridge. And then it seemed like between then and now, every 2 weeks, me and my WWE family lost a member. Kerwin Silfies, Jim Shank, Davey Coates. And these are the people that are behind the scenes. These are the cameramen and the hair and makeup and the caterers and the producers and the people in the truck and the truck drivers. Everybody.
This warrants a clap. That warrants a clap.
Machine, the real heroes, the real superstars behind the men. My job is easy. These are the men and women that grind day in and day out away from their families that are with me so often that they call me family. And I just had to show a little bit of respect last night on my jacket. Yeah, give it up for them.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good to give them an opportunity to give them a round of applause. Hell of a job.
Unfortunately, most recently, my friend Bo Luders passed away on April 1st in Chicago. I lost last night. All the aforementioned losses sting a little bit more than me losing my title. And the thing is, every week I came here and you people cathartically helped me heal and get through all these losses.
Okay, all right. No, they wouldn't have the copyright for the sound. At least I've never had that happen for me. I heard AEW does it to some creators though, but I've never had that issue with WWE with the sound.
Every single day, even if I wanted to. So I just wanted to come out here and say thank you for helping me process all this grief.
Yeah, I know that
helped
feeling.
Me get through all of those losses. Something tells me that you are all gonna help me get through my loss.
So he's putting a lot of faith in the people, continuing to go with a babyface promo.
World heavyweight champion. I survived Gunther, and then I got cashed in on in a single second by Seth Rollins. And there was a part of me that said, you know, being heavyweight champion when you're 46 years old for 3 minutes, not bad. That's the cherry on top of one hell of a Sunday, right? And then I could have just reduced myself to a puddle of tears, ate donuts day and night, hung out at home with my hot wife, but instead
I could have used the donut.
I stayed ready. I came here and I poured my heart and my soul into this to entertain all of you.
He's always ready. Somebody called Matt Cardona.
An opportunity arose. Seth gets hurt. I win a #1 contendership match. And the next thing you know,
Oh, I hear somebody saying boring in the background.
Stay ready. You'd be here eating, talking to Jey Uso right now instead of me.
Oh, listen to those boos there for Jey Uso.
I like to eat too. Get with the program, Vegas. So I stayed ready, and that's all I can really do because I never know when a championship opportunity is going to fall out of the sky. So yeah, I lost last night, but you know what? You know why I got to skip in my step? Is because I'm still the best in the world, the baddest ass. And I came here to Vegas, and I said I had a dream ever since I was a little kid, and I stood under the brightest lights on the tallest stage in front of the world, and I proved it.
He did. He put forth a very good performance. He did.
It just wasn't my night. And I'm not going to cry about it, and I'm not going to go home and sulk, and I'm not going on vacation. I am going to stay ready because you never know when a championship opportunity is going to fall out of the sky.
Oh, it makes you wonder if that could be something, a nod towards Cody Rhodes. Well, what do you know? I was just in the midst of saying that could be a nod towards Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes apparently reportedly has a very bad, bruise to the orbital bone, if I'm not mistaken. So now there's questions regarding if he'll continue as WWE champion. And take a look at that eye. Good God, look at that shiner. That is bad. He looks absolutely terrible. The WWE champion here on Monday Night Raw, and he does not look very joyous. He's not celebrating. He's not singing the song. He's not basking with the crowd. Cody Rhodes looks absolutely disheveled, and that looks like a man who's getting ready to vacate his championship. And looks like CM Punk might have already known that. Oh, Lord. He looks absolutely terrible. Good Lord. Now I'm very curious what the move is going to be. Because Cody looks very bad. Very bad. And you could see it in his face. You could see, and Punk is smiling here. Oh, and I love the fact that Punk is selling it too. Somebody in the second row has a Crown Jewel championship. Both the men who were standing in the middle of the ring on Friday Night SmackDown, only one of them still have their championship title, and that is Cody Rhodes. CM Punk is really all smiles. You would have not even thought he lost. You got to talk about power of positivity. I see why he is the road husband of Kofi Kingston. You wouldn't even have known CM Punk lost in the title match last night. He seems to be in a very good mood because he recognizes there's a possibility he can regain the WWE Championship or something.
Did I go over my time? Did I interrupt yours? Because I was leaving. Is this you?
No, don't leave. This is Monday Night Raw. This is your time, CM Punk. Hey, maybe I assumed, maybe I'm incorrect in this assumption, but I was standing by, I was watching like all your peers back there, and this isn't necessarily what I expected.
Wait. Did you think I was gonna freak out? Oh, and you thought I was gonna crash, didn't you?
Punk, if you're asking me if I thought you were gonna freak out, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody did. Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
No, I mean, you know who I am, and I know who you are. I know how you like to handle things. But you're buttoned up. Again, this is not what I was expecting. I'm glad that Vegas gave you the flowers that they did. You certainly deserve them. Always.
Okay, all right. They got to put a stake on his eye.
I kind of don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm the one standing here feeling and looking like a loser.
Wait. Are you saying I should feel like a loser?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hey, no, it's cool. Stop it. We're friends. I don't feel like a loser. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe to some people I look like a loser. I have a tattoo of a marshmallow. Weird.
What the? Oh, yeah. See, this is why I say Punk is one of the best conversationalists, if not the best conversationalist of promo in the business ever, son.
You beat a first ballot Hall of Famer. You beat a legend.
Look at the beard on the guy in betwixt both of them in the blue shirt.
Here's also what you did. This is what made it hard. This is why you feel the way you do. You beat a friend. You beat somebody who was your mentor. And I fought somebody I hate. That's easy. That's easy to stop him in his stupid face. Make fun of his sweet pepper necklace or whatever, but you...
It says sweet pepper necklace is hilarious. Sweet pepper necklace is hilarious. Said that Ulafala is a bunch of jalapenos.
In a way, in a word.
Habanero spices.
Loser. It's okay. The path is clear. You feel this way because heavy is the head that wears the crown. And I'm free as a bird right now. I gladly shouldered the responsibility of being world heavyweight champion last night. It just wasn't my night. The path for you, keep being champion. Keep winning. The path for me, I just got to stay ready. Because you never know when a championship opportunity...
What is he...
It's just going to fall out of the sky.
It's like he keeps making an inkling towards Cody Rhodes. It's like they're building towards something.
Just say when.
All right, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. You know what this reminded me of? You know what this reminded me of? And people who are longtime fans of professional wrestling, you guys will definitely get a kick out of this. This it's so like Cornette. This reminds me of when the Midnight Express was the U.S. Tag Team Champions in the NWA, right? Or Jim Crockett Promotions, I should say, and the Four Horsemen, Arn and Tully, were the heavyweight tag team champions. And the entire time, as the Midnight Express is running through the tag team division, Jim Cornette started making a little bit of inklings where he's like, hey, we're the best tag team in the world, but there's one tag team that we haven't beat yet, but it's kind of hard to find out who's the best tag team in the world when you can't get a match with them. And it just kept putting the inklings of the Midnight Express versus the Four Horsemen. This is the way it feels. This is the way it feels. It feels just like it's 1988 all over the place. All over again. You got to appreciate it, man. CM Punk is a master at what it is that he does. Everybody and their mama felt like, okay, Cody might just come out and relinquish the belt. Why does CM Punk keep saying you never know when a championship match? He's like putting that battery pack in the back of Cody Rhodes just to give him a championship opportunity. But here is a promo here from Finn Balor. And I guess he's going one-on-one with JD McDonough tonight. By the way, for those who saw the entrance to the show, oh shit, well, here comes Ethan Page. I thought we were going to have this happen in the second hour. I guess not. Well, shit, first and foremost, it's fucking 8:52 already. Golly. Here we go. This is crazy. Ethan Page shows up, has a backstage segment, and is already slotted to have a match here on Monday Night Raw. Well, here we go. Ethan Page, Javon Evans. By the way, you saw CM Punk come out. He talked about losing, but we didn't see any sort of visual selling from the loss last night. He's a 47-year-old man, right? Cody Rhodes rocking a shiner. EO didn't have a match, neither did the Kabuki Warriors, but Rhea, who won the title last night, came out, last night came out. She had a match. No sort of selling of the physicality alongside Jade. Now, albeit I could understand how Rhea can get away with it because there wasn't a heightened, super level of brutality. They were physical. Right? But it wasn't a heightened level of brutality to where it's like, oh shit, these motherfuckers gonna need to take an ice bath. In the realm of CM Punk, you got hit with stairs, you got powerbombed through a table. I would like to see a little bit of tape here and there, but 100%. Every single gentleman who was involved in the ladder match, I would like to see somebody taped up, whether it be ribs, whether it be elbow, whether it be the motherfucking athletic tape, not the athletic tape, the K tape. If you have that somewhere on the back, something to sell what you endured, last night. That would go very far. But to close what it was I was saying regarding CM Punk, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I believe he's the best promo to have ever worked in the history of professional wrestling because his ability to have a promo conversation. You say something, I build off of that. I make everything make sense. I can go toe-to-toe with anybody. I think the top three in the history of the business is Punk, Cena, and Rhodes, but you also have your Pipers, you have your Arn Andersons, you have your Stone Colds, you have your Rocks, you have your Ric Flairs, all of those different guys. But for me, it's Punk. Okay, we have a couple of donations that I did miss a little bit earlier, so let me make sure I can go back. And then Pac-Man King, I'm gonna go and finish with the initial donation that you had sent earlier. But Virtuoso for 5-1 said you hope Bam Adebayo clotheslines LaMelo Ball when the Heat played the Hornets next season. That could they could have been a problem for the Pistons. Well, unfortunately, the only time we're gonna get an opportunity to see that is on NBA 2K. The Indigo
You don't find that suspicious? You don't
I
find
appreciate
that
you,
suspicious.
family. Much love.
The
Wolfie
Indigo
said,
Child
you're stoked they
47
showed me
gifted 1 subscriptions to
solely
the
a
community.
huge achievement. I appreciate that. Did they show any other reactors? I couldn't have possibly been the only reactor, not I think, because I didn't even see the entire program, or I should say the promo package. So somebody let me know if they had any other of the creators that happened to have been, you know, mentioned that were there. Conrad, Conrad, the big Conrad, who got a podcast with every wrestler under the sun. Big Conrad got your shout out to Conrad Thompson. Shout out to Conrad Thompson. Shout out to Conrad Thompson. What do you know? They had big ass Conrad. How'd they fit him on the screen? Hey, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Conrad, man. Conrad's got a hell of a goddamn business. Low key, just a joke regarding Conrad Thompson. Conrad might as well have, he could run a damn a pay-per-view and have as many ads as WWE has. Conrad Thompson got he's got a hand in so many businesses. I remember I was listening to I was listening to Kurt Angle's podcast, produced by Conrad Thompson. Jim Ross podcast, produced by Conrad Thompson. This man's got a hand in everybody. Shout out to Conrad Thompson. Oh, what the hell? Javon Evans wrestling with this shirt on. I would hope that he's got something taped up underneath. But that's neither here nor there. All Ego, Ethan Page making his debut on the main roster, taking on Javon Evans. Really? Just me? Huh? What do you know? Shout out to me, I guess. I must have got in front of somebody, but then again, that kind of makes sense because the video that I posted about my reaction, the video I posted about my reaction on the women's tag team, I believe it has reached 197,000 views. But then again, I didn't have that portion regarding Paige there in that particular video. So somebody must have went to the stream to go seek it out. Oh damn, the Oba Femi one is doing pretty good. The Oba Femi one is approaching 200,000 views as well. Well, I appreciate that. Shout out to the community holding it down as All Egos putting all kinds of right hands on top of Javon Evans. Doc Ock put 5 said, is Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair the best retirement? Oh yeah, I read that one earlier. And King Alpha Nerd had put 5 said, is that what I was talking about? Chiseled Javon is always all smiley, but he's serious for that title. I love it. Yeah, that's the type of stuff that I wanted to see. That's one of the things that I hated so much about Kofi Kingston when he lost his fucking title to Brock Lesnar. He showed no anger. Mans just came out with a smile right after. I'm like, bro, I understand power and positivity, but you just lost the WWE Championship. You were champion for what, 5 some months? You lose the title in 6 seconds. You got to be pissed off. You can't just come out happy-go-lucky smiling and shit. So you want to be able to go and see that aggression. And obviously some people, because of the racial undertone of what was said, I believe this is also what was being referenced by Kevin Nash as well when he was talking about maybe not so much Mr. Bojangles, if you will. But I obviously recognize the racial undertone and which people kind of got felt a way about it. Sargon Bafimo said, now Backlash question, top 5 underrated Backlash matches and Mount Rushmore of best years of Backlash. That's a loaded question right there. That's going to take some time to go and answer. So we'll probably have to go and revisit that. NY Legend put 2 on it, said Sweet Pepper Necklace, hilarious. That's an absolute fact. Sargon, I saw the message now with another 2. NY Legend put 5 said 4. For those who don't know, y'all in for a treat. Ethan Page versus Javon Evans is about to be fire. Indeed, it will be fire. And Phil A. Carroll put 6 on it, said, you see today, TKO President Mark Shapiro said that they have 100% control over WWE's creative and they're responsible for all the celebrities. I did see the clip. However, I don't know the full-on context of the conversation. I stated earlier on the stream, it felt as if I walked into a room and they were already having a conversation. So I want to hear what the entirety of the conversation was, just in case, you know, there was additional context. And Javon Evans takes a moment to let everybody know that your boy is bouncy. Pause. Oh, he said, guess where we at? We outside. He said we outside, and he just laid out. He just laid out All Ego, Ethan Page. Look at the height of Javon Evans. A man is talking his trash all while flying over the top rope to lay out Ethan Page. Oh my. Oh my. We outside. Oh boy. We outside. Indeed, yeah, he got airtime. He's got
Banks
airtime. Somebody
02
get that
is
brother
now
his
following.
passport. Somebody get that brother his passport. Every time that you happen to see Javon Evans have an opportunity to take flight and land on top of somebody, he wastes little time doing so. Javon Evans gets ready to jump. You know what we got to say?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Would you like to come back? Javon Evans flying through the air. Damien said, do I prefer the NWO or DX? I'm more of a DX guy. Now, to answer the earlier question, or I should say I'll close out Pac-Man King's question, and then Sargon, we'll get to yours right after. But where was I at? I was at WrestleMania 30. So WrestleMania 31. The question was, if you were to have WrestleMania be 2 nights, what would be the main event from WrestleMania 21 in 2005 up until WrestleMania 35, because that's ultimately when they ended up going 2 nights. Or I should say WrestleMania 36, sorry. So WrestleMania 36 was a 2 nights. WrestleMania 35 was the last one that was a singular night. So we got all the way up to WrestleMania 30. I don't need to repeat what those were. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. So WrestleMania 21, you have your regular Batista and John Cena. Batista and Triple H. I would ultimately have main eventing on that night 1, Cena, JBL, night WrestleMania 22, Triple H, Cena,
Stanky Duke is now following.
Angle, and Mysterio. 23, Undertaker, Batista, John Cena, and HBK. 24, initially I had Floyd Mayweather and Big Show, because obviously you want to have the big money match, but at the same time, that's the same retirement of Ric Flair. So Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels night 1, and then ultimately Edge and Undertaker night 2. WrestleMania 25, you would have your Triple H and Orton, and then ultimately on night 1, you would have Taker and HBK. 26, Batista and Cena on night 1, HBK and Taker on night 2. 27, it would ultimately end up being Undertaker and Triple H on night 1, and then Cena, Miz night 2. WrestleMania 28, the end of an era, Hell in a Cell match, HBK as the special guest referee alongside Taker versus HBK, and versus Triple H, and then ultimately the main event on the other night would end up being Rock and Cena. 29, it would be Punk and Taker on night 1, Cena, Rock night 2, WrestleMania 30, Bryan versus Triple H night 1, and then Bryan versus the remainder of the Evolution there on night 2. And then as we make it to WrestleMania 31, it would still be the main event of Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, with Seth cashing in. But I would actually have the Intercontinental Championship ladder match main event night 1, because you know Bryan is going to go over and get that victory there on night 1. WrestleMania 32, I would have still Roman Reigns versus Triple H there, and then ultimately on the night 1, that's where it's going to be very interesting for WrestleMania 32, because I'm not sure what I would want to put in that slot. You know what? You can argue, you could have Banks, Charlotte, and Becky main event night 1, WrestleMania 32. You might have Undertaker and Shane McMahon in the Hell in a Cell.
100 is now following.
The main event in that situation, because they made it such a big deal. You know what? I'll go Undertaker versus Shane McMahon. Match continues here. WrestleMania 33, Undertaker versus Reigns would main event night 2, but Brock Lesnar and Goldberg would main event night 1. WrestleMania 34, this is an easy one, where you have, unfortunately, Reigns versus Brock Lesnar to main event night 2, but Nakamura and AJ Styles would main event night 1, and then lastly, WrestleMania 35, which I went to, my first Mania, it would be Bryan versus Kofi Kingston in night 1, and then in night 2, the women of Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. So I hope that answers your question. Pac-Man King that you asked several minutes ago. And then Sargon, I'll get to yours after the match concludes. I like to be very active with my community. So there is that. Yeah, Javon has the tape. So thank the Lord. He has the tape that's there that's selling the injuries from last night. I like the psychology behind it. Good God. What a shove into the corner, all ego, feeling all kinds of pain here. And Javon Evans with a super kick. Oh, he's got him on top of the table. See, this is what I love when you don't have, what the hell, Tyrese Halliburton, what the fuck? What the hell, Rusev? What is Rusev doing here? What the hell's Rusev doing here? Rusev just got taken out by Javon Evans. By the way, OG Cutter was magnificent. I just wish somebody pushed the ladder so it made sense for Rusev to move his head, because it just looked like Rusev dove off the ladder for no reason, but obviously we understand why. All right, here comes Javon Evans. Oh, he just got caught up. All ego just caught him. Ethan Page got him in position. There it is. There it is. Twisted Gray. It's a wrap. It's a pack 'em up. 1, 2, 3. All Ego wins in his debut on the main roster. Big time victory right there. Big time victory right there. Twisted Grin for the victory. All Ego gets the victory. And damn, look at Rusev laying waste to Javon Evans right now. All kinds of right hands. You know, probably Dragon Lee's going to come out to come and save him. Oh my, oh damn, the accolade locked in. Oh damn, there it is. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's Penta. Here comes Penta. I wouldn't be surprised if Ethan Page intercepts him. There's a chop there from Penta. Penta's gonna go and kick Rusev right there in his leg. Ethan Page is still watching. Ethan Page is still staying ringside watching. There it is. Oh, he probably gonna get another super kick. There it is. There it is. Penta's going up to fly. Penta's going up to fly. Oh, but it's, oh, there's Ethan Page. Just pushed Penta off the top rope. Oh, Rusev with another super kick taking down Penta. Well, what the hell was that about? Ethan Page just went and kicked. He pushed Penta off the top rope.
The boss.
Oh, my.
Gotcha, bitch.
More Ethan, my life is now following
the Chiseled Adonis.
What was that about? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Rusev went back, stepped on Penta, and hit him, locked in the accolade. Ah, Penta's in a bad spot. There's the accolade. Ethan Page is applauding as the Intercontinental Champion just got assaulted there in the middle of the ring, and Rusev went to go grab the title he never held. He wants that Intercontinental Championship. Rusev wants that Intercontinental Championship. That brother looks scary as hell. They zoomed in on Rusev, and that's how we're going to go to commercial. Nope, that's how we're going to go to the Hulkamania advertisement. There it is. Who had the most television time on WrestleMania? He wasn't Roman Reigns, wasn't CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer. Oh no, it was the Hulkster, the 10-time WWE champion. Nobody, or I shouldn't say WWE champion, but world champion. Actually, no, he might be like a 14-time world champion. You combine WCW and WWE. Nonetheless, it's the dead man, Hulk Hogan. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania from the afterlife runs wild on you? Hulk Hogan still making up his appearances. Don't you ever forget who made this company.
Oh, homeboy, welcome to the hood, brother.
And here comes the Judgment Day getting ready to make their way to the ring. The new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Please, the love of God, do not perform that damn song. It's been stuck in my goddamn head, bro. Stuck in my goddamn head. Melvin put 5 on, said, you refuse to watch the Hogan documentary simply out of spite now. Fuego put 2 on, said, that doesn't work for me, brother. King Alpha, nerd, put 2 on, said, Ethan learned Rusev isn't Ricky Saints. And King Alpha put 2 on, said, damn, Rusev, if that match was clean, Javon would have had it won. Chris put 5 on it. Said, do I plan on using the Mendoza from The Simpsons for Fernando Mendoza? Perfect for interceptions and sacks. King Alpha Nerd put 5 on, said you should make a cutaway video for any fly flyer doing those moves with R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly, especially for Javon Evans. Potentially, who knows what the future holds. Now, Sargon, you had asked earlier when you had put 5 on, said Backlash question, top 5 underrated Backlash matches and Mount Rushmore best years of Backlash. So Mount Rushmore best years of Backlash France, in France 2 years ago. That's 100% on the Mount Rushmore for Backlashes. When Austin came back in 2000, Backlash 2000, when The Rock won the WWE Championship back, that would also be on the Mount Rushmore for best years of Backlash. So 2000, 2024. Some more Backlashes. I would end up going Backlash 2007 when Cena and Shawn Michaels ran it back. I think that was their better match. So Backlash 2007. And then and I believe Batista and Undertaker ran it back, that Backlash as well. So Backlash 2007, and then lastly, for a final Backlash, I would say Backlash, fucking Triple H, Backlash. I would probably go Austin and Rock ran it back. Was it a steel cage at Backlash 99? That was very nice. But you had Goldberg Rock at Backlash 2003 as well. 2004, Benoit Angle. Benoit Triple H and Michaels ran it back as well. You know what? I'd probably end up going 2004 Backlash. So it'd be 24, 4, 7, 2000. Right. 2007 was Edge, HBK, Orton versus Cena. And the Mania rematch was on the night before, was on the Raw before. Right, because they were in London. You're right. They were in London. Or was it England? England's London. What's wrong with me? I'm in a Genjutsu. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll substitute 7 with 3. So 3, 4, 2024. Got you. 2001 Backlash was okay, but if I'm not mistaken, it was Austin and Triple H joining hands to win the tag team championships against the Brothers of Destruction. And I think Angle and Benoit ran it back on that as well. So it escapes me. So there's that as well. But that's where I would be there on Backlash. And there was another portion of the question that you had asked. Was it underrated Backlash matches? Underrated Backlash matches. Oh my God, the fucking Bellas. Come on, man. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm happy to see Paige. Just cut the, I'm just going to look through my left eye here. I'm just happy to see Paige. I do not want to see the other doggone Bellas. Bite me. Oh my God, she better not perform this goddamn theme song. Oh my God. First off, why is Dominic Mysterio smiling? This man's a bitch. I wish Finn took the title off of that man, son. Ridiculous. Yeah, the song is so ass, bro. The song is so ass. You saw how Corey Graves was celebrating with her on the post show, which I thought was pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, the Super Freaks found it on Twitter and started wilding. Talk about Corey Graves must be getting pegged by Carmella. What part of the game is this, bro? What part of the game is this? How did we evolve to that? Folks is horny as hell and some freakazoids in the IWC. Y'all are some sick freaks, man. Y'all got to stop it. Y'all got to stop it. I'm so disappointed that Stephanie Vaquer couldn't black her eye even further. Look how many of these green shirts are out here in the front row. Steel Elite put 2 and said the pink marble is sponsored by Dime. Don't you start. Don't you piss me off. Dirty Dom Lombardi. This is ridiculous. She wins the World Heavyweight Championship. I said the World Heavyweight. She wins the World Championship right back. And the people are over here applauding Liv. A Diallo per 5 said Evans and Paige have great chemistry rooted from their feud in NXT. That could have been a trilogy for the next 3 PLEs rather than a match on Raw. Who's to say it doesn't end up, evolving to that? King Alpha per 5 said, did anybody see Corey? Wow, how funny that you actually mentioned this when I just said that. Or you probably said it before me, that Corey Graves was dancing with Liv on the post show. Total cringe.
14 grams of
Oh my God, here we go with this damn mouth ajar again. I've had enough of her screaming this bullshit, son. Shut your ass up. Enough. Big ass mouth.
14 grams of
Oh, if she doesn't thank Roxanne, I want to see Roxanne absolutely level her. NY Legend Batum said Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, and Raquel, you got to relax. See, look, I know you walling out right now. This man probably got nothing but cheeks on the mind. You got to stop it. She's going to thank Stephanie. Oh, so now she want to thank Stephanie Vaquer. I hope Stephanie pull up and beat her ass.
And who I am is the most talented woman.
Oh, is this when Paige jumps the guardrail? Oh, she's feeling confident, but then again, she actually won, so that's fair. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Sol Ruka is back. Sol Ruka is back. Oh, Lord, somebody go get their surfboard. Sol Ruka is here on Raw. Oh, my. Oh, by the way, I'm just hoping she gets rid of that finisher. Only use it in situations that make sense. I absolutely cannot stand her damn finisher. You got to be a straight Hall of Fame dumbass to mess around and get caught up in that joint. But Sol Ruka is in the building. She's in the house and she's getting ready to yoink that championship off of Liv Morgan. She wants to yoink that championship off of her shoulders. And Sol Ruka says, you may have emanated from the East Coast, but we on the West Coast. And that's where I'm from. Battle Royal? You mean the Royal Rumble?
In this
Okay.
crap, dude, you deserve this. See? Here, my championship celebration with my family. But you you are no Morgan. But you know what?
She
I will give you a
laughed.
chance right now to save yourself.
Yeah, she might just have to
Because
kiss
if
the
you
boot
wanna make it to
immediately.
WrestleMania, you'll get out of my ring right now. I think you're misreading this whole situation. I didn't I'm not gonna back down.
Oh, damn. She just slammed the mic. Oh, Liv threw the mic down, too. She said, you want to throw the mic? I could throw the mic, too, pussy. What you want to do? Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Adam Pearce. I think we want to see a fight, bald man. What you talk about acting like we want to see a fight? We want to see a fight, you bald.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
Where the hell's the referee? Get your ass down to the ring, Miss Jessica. I want to see a match right now. This motherfucker over here talk about you acting like you want to see a fight. We want to see a fight immediately.
What an opportunity for Ruka. This isn't fair to Liv. This is supposed to be a celebration.
Soul Ruka versus Liv Morgan. Immediately. Well, you love to see it. You love to see it. This man thought this shit was a game. You could just come out here and not give us what we want. We want a match immediately. Good job.
Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga.
Good job. King Alpha put 5 on and said, Soul got a last woman standing match tomorrow with Zarya. Well, I mean, shit. Her body about to be worn out here tonight. NY Legend put 2 on and said, Soul Ruka, I might need a cold shower. You gotta relax. You got to relax. But Sarkin had asked top 5 underrated Backlash matches. Underrated Backlash matches. So I would have to recall. See, underrated is tough because underrated is matches that were very good that always get overlooked. You can't have matches that are incredibly memorable that, you know, constantly get talked about that all of a sudden are underrated. Like, for example, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. How is that going to mess around and be one that all of a sudden folks are going to be, you know, that's an underrated match. They talk about it all the time. So when you were to say underrated, you'd have to have matches that took place that kind of get lost in the shuffle. I like you mentioning, you know, Batista and Undertaker 2007. A lot of people don't even fucking mention how great that series was between Batista and Undertaker. That's one that you can mess around and say, hey, that could be something that can be a little underrated because albeit they were at the top of the card, they main evented, but they kind of get overlooked when you talk about Backlash matches. Edge and Randy 2020 was that when they said the greatest wrestling match of all time, or was that later in the summer? I can't quite remember. But they did have a very solid match, Backlash as well. John Cena versus Edge. No, I think that one kind of gets mentioned as well. Cody versus AJ. Yeah, 100% people talk about Cody and AJ. That's not something that's shocking whatsoever. Scotty Tuhati and Dean Malenko. I like you know ball. You know ball. You know ball. I like that. You know ball. I like that a lot. That's a pull if I ever seen one. That's a pull if I ever seen one. Miz and Ziggler. From 2016, why do I remember? I remember their SummerSlam match more because that was the best match of their feud. I like where your mind goes. Rockin' Goldberg isn't necessarily underrated because that's Goldberg's debut in WWE. That gets mentioned here and there. So that one doesn't get that one's not something that is relatively underrated. Who's next? King Alpha said, who's next? JC Jane, Dark State, Keanu Carver, Miss Parker. Probably JC Jane would be the next one who comes up. I think JC Jane would be the next one who comes up. What was the match with was it Foley and Edge had another match at Backlash? Was it 2000? They had another match, did they not? Oh no. I'm bugging. Well, no. I can't use Orton and Foley because that's a incredibly memorable match that's there. Oh boy, Liv Morgan having a tough time right here. Sol Ruka with a magnificent kick right there to Sol Ruka immediately. Good God. Wasting little time putting her hands on Liv Morgan. Might I add, this isn't a debut on the main roster for Sol Ruka, because if you guys remember last year, Zarya and Sol Ruka showed their heads on the main roster in the women's tag division numerous months.
7 rated my stream with 1 viewers
throughout the year last year. Oba Femi should inherit the WrestleMania undefeated streak. I don't think anybody should inherit the undefeated streak. We should be incredibly old before we start talking about potential WrestleMania streaks again. KJP in the building. What's going on? Oh, good
Jake
knees
Jackson
right there from
Gaming
Liv Morgan to
34
get her knees
_7
up.
just
I'm
rated
very
with 1
curious who's going to be
viewers.
the people who buying the I Love Trouble, merchandise, bro. Y'all better stop it. Oh, all kinds of stomps right there from Liv Morgan. Good God. That's outrageous. Lone Wolf Gaming said, chat, is it wrong that you was an uncle when you were 10 years old? Well, goddamn, somebody was getting busy. That's not even crazy, because one of my my childhood neighbor, he was an uncle at 4 years old. Yeah, because he's born 97, and his nephew was born 2001. A few months before 9/11, he was born in May of 2001. Shout out my boy. He entered into the NFL draft last year, but he went undrafted. Oh, what a cover right there from Liv Morgan, and she had her tongue out. Oh my, shorty moving a little bit freaky over here. She needs to relax. You can't have Sol Ruka, bent in a very precarious situation like that. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that type of activity, because the Gooners are going to be wilding on Twitter, posting clips and writing out tweets saying,
that ain't nothing. That's a nigga making that noise with his mouth, and if you fall for it, that's you. I'ma eat it. Ah!
Nonetheless, Sol Ruka dropped right on top of the Slim Jim logo here. Wait, does Liv Morgan have Bite Me on her crotch area? Oh my. You gotta appreciate the sensuality, if you will, of Madam Morgan. Nonetheless, Sol Ruka starting to build a little bit of momentum over here. Liv Morgan here to match her. Backlash will be in Tampa, 6 p.m. Eastern. What you mean 6 p.m. Eastern? Oh, it's on the 7th. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. It's on the 7th? Oh, I said 7th. The 9th? Fuck. I got to see if I'm going to be available. I'm going to have to see if I'm available. It's on the 9th? Jeez Louise, man. Oh, beautiful counter right there from Sol Ruka, right into a face buster, taking Liv Morgan straight into the ground. She's going to have to regroup. She's rolling to the apron, and now she's outside. Sol Ruka getting ready to fly right here. Oh, beautiful moonsault to take out Liv. Oh, my. What, did she make contact? Yeah, they went to commercial before she even made contact. It looked like she just went out there, did a backflip just to do a backflip. Are they doing Backlash and Clash in Italy on the same month? Let's see. Clash in Italy is taking place in May. So no. It's taking, oh shit, yes it is. Yes, it is. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. What would that be? Three weeks apart? Clash in Italy is on May 31st on a Sunday. And then you have Backlash on the 9th. I don't like that. Three weeks apart for the pay-per-view. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's way too close. That's way too close. That's way too close. Shit, Backlash is way too close too. Because what do we have? 2 weeks away? No, 3 weeks. Because WrestleMania just concluded. So then you got 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They need to minimize. They're trying to maximize. Yeah, you know they are, but I don't like it. I like when you have enough time to go and build to a pay-per-view or PLE in this particular case. I hate when it's an incredibly fast turnaround. I'm not a big fan of that at all. At all.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Did I hear the Magic upset the Pistons yesterday? I had no idea anything regarding basketball during WrestleMania weekend.
Just redeemed big reward.
TKO confirmed. TKG said they confirmed they have full creative control. I have to hear the entirety of what was transpiring, so that way I would have a good, I guess, perspective on what had actually been said. Oh, somebody's a Seinfeld fan who had commented on my Dom Mysterio one. They said, your content is gold. Do you rehearse this stuff, or is it just one take always? That is a snippet from a live stream. And for those who have been following me for a very long time and subscribed to the channel and tuned in, do I seem like let me not even say do I seem like somebody who'd be able to rehearse? But you've been watching for an incredibly long time. The way I interact with the audience here, is there a way for me to be able to rehearse this? Like, let's really think. Is there a way that you'd be able to rehearse this? Like, there's some people who are very, very good with scripts. There's people who are incredibly, incredibly proficient with memorization, with their memory, if you will. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I wish. All right, this match continues, ladies and gentlemen. This match continues. Oh, beautiful suplex right there from Soul Ruka onto Liv Morgan, flattening her onto the ground. Did the video premiere for Power Slap? Oh shit, this shit is for tomorrow. Oh no, hold on, I gotta switch this shit. This shit is set to premiere for tomorrow. I thought it was, I'm like, why the fuck is this not here? Okay, I gotta switch this. Boy, I'm a terrible YouTuber, and this shit's supposed to premiere today. What part of the game is this? This shit was slotted for tomorrow. That's ridiculous. I'm just gonna put it for 10 p.m. I'm sure it's already live on fucking Twitter. It's probably live already on Twitter. You've got to be kidding me. I'm like, why is this not here? It was supposed to go live today. What are we doing, son? What are we doing, son? All right. ZZ Karu said we need more marble racing. Well, stay tuned. More marble racing will be coming momentarily. You saw it on Facebook earlier. Yeah, so it premiered everywhere else. It didn't fucking premiere over on it was slotted for tomorrow. I'm glad that I just happened to peep that, because I'd have been mad as hell. I wake up in the morning like, why the hell this fucking Jake Hager joint hasn't premiered yet? But all right, here we go. Soul Ruka with the kip up here. Yo, the amount of people in WWE who can kip up now is insane. Like some 20 years ago, or yeah, about like 20-some years ago, 25 years ago, how many people were kipping up? You had The Rock, you had HBK, Big Show, the assisted kip up here and there. But how many people was kipping up like that? Today's WWE, you got a gang of people doing it. Maxine doing it. Fucking Braun Breaker's doing it. Drew McIntyre is doing it. Soul Ruka's doing it. Nah, Booker T wasn't kipping up. He was spinning Rudying to get up. Yeah, 1999, 1999, I got Dallas. 1999, go Google. Shit, you can Google it on YouTube right now. There was a match in the summer of '99. Big Show held the rope and then he kicked up. Oh, wow. Good counter right there from Liv Morgan. Able to go and connect on the jawbreaker, pardon me, the code breaker. But then yet another kick out there from Soul Ruka. This match continues. Bro, this episode of Raw is flying by. We're already an hour and 30 minutes in. Oh my. Oh wow, here we go. There it is. Soul Snatcher connects. Oh, but Liv Morgan, look at the smart mind of the champion. The champion rolled all the way out. The champion rolled all the way out. Soul Snatcher caught Liv, and the champion flew all the way out. Here's, oh shit. Oh boy. She was able to jump, and that's a clean backflip out. That's no momentum to a degree. That's a backflip out of the ring. And she was able to land outside. Soul Ruka's incredible athleticism that was on display right there. She almost didn't contact them. You would have to hope that she throws like a fucking back elbow at them, because I mean, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to. What the hell? Zaria's here. Zaria's here. The two former tag team or I should say, the two former tag team that have split their ways. Zaria came out here and attacked Soul Ruka. Oh my. Oh boy, Zaria comes out here and fucking slams Soul Ruka into the corner post. She's having a time of her life out there. Yeah, Zaria got some you know, got some cakes over there, if you must say so myself. All right. Oh, it looks like Soul Ruka might get counted out here. Oh, she got back in the ring, but there's the Oblivion, able to connect. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan gets the victory. Liv Morgan gets the victory. Oh my. Hell of a job right there. Liv Morgan gets the victory. Yeah, they need to bring back her old theme song, bro. What a performance from Soul Ruka, though. She was able to counter out of the Oblivion and then caught the Soul Snatcher. By the way, I said before the match, I absolutely hate the Soul Snatcher. But you see that moonsault that she did, or the backflip that was outside of the ring? Aesthetically, it looks very pleasing. But here's my thing to a lot of the women. Now, obviously, you have to try to see if you can stick your landing. And to the men to a degree as well. When y'all do those maneuvers to the outside, or y'all do it to the inside, and you know you're leaping onto people, please do something to make it look as if you made contact, because she just backflipped to the floor and they just fell. They just fell. We got to make things make sense. Oh, shit. Stephanie Vaquera is here. I love how scared Liv got. Shorty dropped the title immediately. Oh, why'd she pull up with the heels on? She should have had on her boots so she could try to go beat Liv's ass. Yo, I love the fact that Liv ain't being pussy this time around. She's being a champion who getting in everybody's face. Liv not pussy no more. Why the hell Raquel standing there in the background, big sexy, looking incredibly intimidating? Are we gonna get, they're gonna run it back at Backlash? We shall see. But by the way, Liv walked up, put the title up in front of Stephanie Vaquera. Did they just leave? There's no way Shorty came out. She just stared her down and then just left. I want to know what was said. We can't just go to a fucking commercial for Xfinity. You doing an ad read for Xfinity. Bro, what do we do? What the hell? Fabulous is here. Fabulous is in the building. Well, congratulations for Fab being in the house. But, oh, wait a minute. It looks like the entire... Oh, Mano's here, too. And so is Dave East. And I'm sure Jim Jones is here as well. Yeah, they all here. Oh, they definitely got invited. They definitely got invited. Sargent put 2 on and said, yep, you're dead. You time it out. See, that's your problem, sir. You got to relax. You got to relax. You was over here using both your hands.
God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason.
Y'all got to relax. Y'all got to stop. Stop gooning like Sargent. King Alpha said these matches are better than night 1. I agree. Oh, we might have Brock Lesnar come out here to close the show, maybe. Who knows? There's a promo from 2003, I believe, or maybe 2002 with Brock Lesnar. That was from Brock Lesnar's debut. Maven, who else was in that ring? It was Maven, Spike Dudley, and who got slammed through? Al Snow. Oh, I know Dub is definitely seething at seeing the highlights of SummerSlam 2002 when Brock became the youngest WWE champion in the history of the business. What a monster Brock Lesnar is. And if you guys haven't already seen his match with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, instant classic. He's a beast, and he's accomplished everything he ever wanted to do, except, you know, the NFL, but that doesn't take away from the allure of Brock Lesnar.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
It was an absolute monster. Came back to WWE 2012. I'm glad I was there at SummerSlam last year when he made his return. And then I forget which show it was that I had an opportunity to see him one more time while he was there. Sarkin but 51 said, can you or anyone from the chat get 7 Dragon Balls to rescue me? Oh, I don't think it's possible. I think you're all gooned out, brother. The 10-time WWE World Champion, Brock Lesnar. And looks like they're going to take a moment to honor him. Oh, also Roman Reigns is here as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? So who's to say that Brock doesn't come out to come speak to the people and then Roman Reigns interrupts him? Or maybe he interrupts Roman Reigns. I wonder how long they had this here promo here set up for the Beast. That's a beautiful promo package, man. That's a beautiful promo package, man. That's a W promo package right there. You got to appreciate that. That's a hell of a goddamn promo package, man. That's enough to make you emotional. Oh, it's fucking Logan Paul. They run a goddamn promo package for Brock Lesnar. Everybody's expecting the Beast to come out here. And now we're going to be joined by the goddamn Discount Vision. Nobody gives a damn about these two. I want to see Braun Breaker. I don't give a fuck about Logan Paul and Austin Theory. I thought we were getting Brock. Who the hell wants to see the Vision? Y'all lost on Saturday. Don't nobody give a damn about them. Somebody whip these two ass, man. Nobody want to see these bums. Nobody want to see these bums. Are you kidding me? Tomatoes in the chat for Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Tomatoes in the chat for Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. I want to see them beat into the ground so that they going to be saying,
what's wrong, okay?
When I came down, I
Congratulations.
Midas in the building. Said baby shower next Saturday, and I'm excited for you, family. I wish I could have been able to make it.
Midas_1906 just resubscribed for 26 months. Baby shower next Saturday.
Ghost Boy Mafia in the building. What's going on, family?
1906 just subscribed with Prime. Baby shower next Saturday.
I appreciate you.
14 grams.
Is there a double alert that's playing?
Then you sell it.
Is it a double alert? I don't know. Okay. King Alpha put 2 on, said, can we skip this scene? Man, I wish. He's banned in Japan. Logan Paul is banned in Japan. Is he still banned in Japan? I actually don't know if. Is he still banned in Japan?
Gotcha, bitch.
Desmarget Money is now following.
If I was in charge of all women event, what matches would I put together? Says Red. Well, you would have to provide me the roster. If it's the roster right now, Julia and Stephanie Vicaire, I would have them go one-on-one. I would have Irresistible Forces squash the Bellas and retire them. Charlotte versus Alexa for sure. I'd probably have Jade go back to taking on Rhea. I would have Io take on Asuka with Kyrie as a special guest referee. Bailey and Lyra, I would have them win the tag team championships against whoever may be champion at that particular point. Maybe Brie Bella and Brie Bella and Nikki are going to get retired by the Irresistible Forces. So I would probably have Paige versus AJ happen. I would have Becky defend the IC championship maybe against Jordan Grace, maybe. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, I would have her take on would I have Liv face? I would need maybe Liv versus Roxanne, maybe. Yeah, I like that. Liv Roxanne, perhaps. All right, well, Paul Heyman is here. Let's hear what Paul's got to say. It sounds like Paul Heyman's about to cry. That damn walrus is incredibly emotional. He's incredibly emotional.
Was kissing all the things and how great they are. This supposed this production did the then, now, still have my piece in the now. So these stupid bitches in the truck.
Oh my.
Production team just can't take the reality of what went down yesterday. So let me bestow upon you wisdom. Please now put him forever, because he's and he will forever be the baddest has ever been.
Damn.
WWE ring.
You gotta appreciate that. You gotta appreciate that. You could feel the fucking emotion. You could feel the emotion. You could feel the emotion.
Then you sell it.
There's a thank you, Brock chance. Thank you, Brock chance. Yo, Logan Paul's face was hilarious. He's like, yo, you good, Unc? They lost. What you talk about? Thanks to them. He said division. Nobody wants to hear what Logan Paul got to say. Where's Braun Breaker? King put 5 on said was definitely choking up and teary-eyed last night. Nobody want to hear what Logan Paul got to say. He got put through a table by I Show Speed. Boo! Boo Logan. Boo Logan. Tomatoes in the chat. Tomatoes in the chat.
The only reason that the Usos and
Throw tomatoes at him. Tomatoes in the chat. Ooh, Grant got orange tomatoes. They got different color tomatoes, emojis. Why are your tomatoes orange? Kilo put 5 on said if you can bring back the proper use of finishers, what current wrestlers would have finishers you can't kick out of? Boo! 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 CM Punk's go to sleep 100%. You're an outsider. You're an outsider. Boo Logan. Boo Logan. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. You pussy. Nobody want to hear what you got to say. Shut up, Logan. Retaining? You didn't even defend it. You idiot. That's not what retaining means. If you didn't put the title on the line, you didn't retain it, you goddamn idiot. The title wasn't on the line. You was going to leave with the title by default, you pussy. Put the titles on the line right now.
it's only fitting if all take a realize what a magnificent favor that was done for me by Gunther.
Well, now you owe him.
Not only thank you, you want
Now, what does that mean? Goes to Braun Breaker. There we go. That's who we wanted to see. Look at these two pussies dapping each other up because they got their leader back. Y'all ain't nothing but some doggone foot soldiers. Y'all ain't nothing but button men. Y'all ain't nothing but some doggone pawns because now the real vision seems to have made their way back because Braun Breaker is here. I love the fact that they call him the unpredictable badass. Whoever decided to come up with that name is fucking smart as hell, bro. That's why you get paid the big bucks. That's a hell of a damn nickname. The unpredictable badass, I fucking love it. I absolutely love it.
nowhere Breaker would level the former Visionist leader with a spear at ringside.
I didn't like this spear, though, because he did not get him. I don't know why you would run 70, 80 some yards. He didn't even get all of them. Somebody had commented on Twitter. It was fucking hilarious. Somebody said Braun Breaker was paying tribute to the Las Vegas Raiders by missing a tackle in Allegiant Stadium just like they did. And I was rolling laughing for like 4.5 minutes, bro. Dudes are funny, man. People are funny. Yeah, he came out here looking like Punisher. He came out here looking like Punisher indeed. But here is Braun Breaker, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The absolute freak of nature is here.
One year ago, ironically, is when I became the leader of the vision right here in this very arena. Because Seth I don't know about you, but my favorite about WrestleMania weekend was watching Seth Rollins get pissed to beating Gunther, and then I ruined everything for him.
Oh, they're singing Seth Rollins' song. Oh, you know, Braun is about to start tweaking. Braun about to start tweaking right now.
I hope you're watching somewhere every single day. This day's for what happened.
Oh, shit. Looks like Seth Rollins is here. Looks like Seth Rollins is here. He said whether you're home or not. Oh, shit. Seth is already here. Just hit him in the back with a goddamn chair. Seth Rollins had a steel chair. He's got a history of hitting people in the back with a chair. Oh, Logan Paul with that fucking steel-plated right hand. Oh, they're assaulting Seth Rollins right now. Oh, big-time left hand right there on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins struggling to stand up right now. Being assaulted right now for them tag team champions, unfortunately. Tag team champions. Oh, weak-ass tag team champions assaulting Seth Rollins. What? The Street Profits? The Street Profits are back, and they got their OG music. They finally back. Shit, Angelo Dawkins looks magnificent. Look who's getting themselves back in shape. Who needs a singlet? Not anymore. Right hand. There we go, Dawkins. There we go, Dawkins. There we go, Dawkins. Let's go forward. The power of a new father. Or I should say 4 times father, because you know he got 3 kids. Come on now. Get your bitch ass out of here. The Street Profits is back. The Street Profits are up. And the Street Profits want the smoke. Ooh. Let's go. Fly Montez. Fly Montez. Yeah. Yeah. The Street Profits is back. Let's go. Dawkins going after Theory. Ford going after Paul. Oh, shit. Braun Breaker must have been lacerated from that chair. Oh, what a super kick there from Seth Rollins. Braun Breaker's back of his head must have been lacerated from the chair because he's busted open. Braun Breaker looks absolutely all bad right now. I think it was the back of the chair cut the back of his head. Oh, and now Rollins is stomping the life out of Braun Breaker. Oh, he was looking for the spear. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's looking for the curb stomp, but he caught a spear instead. Oh, Braun Breaker's taking off the shirt right now. That brother is in incredible shape. Dealt with a damn hernia. All he did was spend his time in the gym Oh, Jesus, he just ripped the shirt right off of Seth's chest. Yeah, you could tell it was right here in the back of the head after the chair hit him right in the back of the head and opened him up. Oh, Braun Breaker said everybody's going to remember you as a shell of what you used to be. Oh, he's looking for yet another spear. He's looking for one more spear. Braun Breaker off the rope. Momentum, big time momentum. 23 miles per hour. There's a second spear onto Seth Rollins. Another super spear from Braun Breaker. Good God. 23 miles per hour, laying waste to Seth Rollins. That's a spear. Good God, just laying out. The architect, the visionary, the Messiah, Seth Rollins laid out by Braun Breaker. Good God, that brother tweaking. All that man does is tweak all day. All he does is tweak all day. Oh, my. Oh, what the hell? JD McDonough kind of promo over here. He's responding to Finn Balor here. Kurt Angle type timing. Yeah, that was all kinds of intensity right there. Seth Rollins thought he was going to step into the ring and lay waste to the vision. Yes, I did! But I'm happy that the Street Profits are back. I'm happy about that. How is Raw better than WrestleMania Night 1? Because whoever the fuck decided to go book WrestleMania Night 1's a straight up idiot. Oh, y'all barking in the chat? Net Strike barking in the chat for Braun Breaker. Gotcha, or in your case,
No,
arf,
it's not
arf,
following.
arf, arf, arf. Man, JD McDonough ain't gonna put no damn intimidation into people. Ain't nobody worried about that. Ain't nobody worried about that. JD McDonough getting packed up the moment we have an opportunity to see him versus Balor. Because what is he going to be eating?
Fresh hot ales! Fresh hot ales! Fresh hot ales! Fresh hot ales!
JD going to be left on the ground.
Some of them going to sleep. For God!
Oh, look who's in the building. It's Trick Williams in the house. The new United States champion is here. Trick Williams in the building. Sarga Batua said it's already 10 p.m. Indeed it is. And here comes Finn Balor, the demon who has risen once again, was on display last night as he took down Dominic Mysterio. And here comes the demon, or I should say, Finn Balor, ready to address the WWE Universe. The one-on-one match. Here we go. Scumbag said, did I see my face on the intro? Yes, I did. The chat room had informed me that I was indeed on the opener. So I appreciate y'all. NY Legend Batuan said, only thing afraid of JD is his t-shirts with his big old head. Shit, hats. Hate to see him coming. He'll stretch out a hat like a Mandingo warrior will stretch out a virgin. What? Sometimes I hate the way my mind works. That was crazy. Where did that come from? Well, for those who are curious, if there's a script, Darius put 5 on, said Rollins missed with the chair shot. Rollins is the OG in the chair shots from behind. Indeed. Yeah, that was crazy. I got a flashlight myself. I got a flashlight myself for that one. That was a little wild. That was a little wild. I got a flashlight myself. That was a little wild. That was a little wild. That was a little wild. Sierra, you need to relax. Nonetheless, oh damn, yo, what the fuck going on Twitter? Oh, that's right. People must have seen. Folks must have been sending back traction to the page because for those who did not see the commentary on the two dogs chasing down the bunny has gone viral everywhere and is getting reshared on a bunch of different people's pages. And despite my face being in it, somehow some other individuals are getting credited, or I should say some people are also commenting, hey, I think it's this person. Shout out to my boy Wavy's World. I gotta text him. Somebody had commented, I think it's Wavy.
Cheese underscore King 67 is now following.
I can tell you. Because if y'all remember when I said with the Fat Family commentary years ago, and somebody said, "Oh, I think it's Chico Bean," I had to Google it. I shouldn't say Google it. I had to search it here on X. Where is it? They said, here we go. It was reposted on Daily Loud.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then
Axion's mind is now following.
It was reposted on Daily Loud. And so I said, "What's the name of the commentator?" This person said Wavy something. He made the Hennessy growling videos. I know fam, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. Now, albeit, I think me and Wavy's World do have a little bit of a resemblance here and there. But shout out to my boy Wavy's World. He doing his thing. I think he passed 1 million followers on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. So he doing his thing. But that's my guy. That's my guy. EV Black put 10 on, said the vision won't last long. Logan is fake. Logan is a fake alpha. He was happy running things while Braun was gone. His sorry ass won't be happy as second. He'll turn on Braun eventually. His ego won't let him be second. I could see that happening. Still Productions Pateno said, why is Dominic Mysterio built like Waluigi? Shit, he kind of do move like Waluigi. You ain't wrong about that. And he need to be put down. The moment that we see Seth Rollins or I should say, the moment we see Logan Paul get sent to the Shadow Realm, we all gonna be celebrating like... All right, here comes JD McDonough now. Listen to this whack-ass fucking theme song. See, thank you very much, JD. Thank you very much, JD. The taped up ribs. Thank you very much, JD. Big fucking head-ass JD McDonough. This large noggin-ass motherfucker. This man about to get packed up right now. He got to get packed up right now. Oh, shit. Finn Balor wasted a little time getting after JD McDonough. Oh, my. Yeah, JD McDonough getting his ass whipped. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. He about to get packed up immediately. He about to get packed up immediately. Send him into the Shadow Realm. Well, damn. Patriot Rocks wasted little time going and commented on Twitter. Hilarious. Hey, shout out to Patriot Rock. You must be in the chat room. Because I was on Twitter and then I just pressed refresh and I saw you commented. That's hilarious. Wasted little time getting over there. Oh, wait a minute. It looked like Finn Balor and JD McDonough already outside in the crowd right now. JD should have ate the demon as well. They're right behind production right now. Oh, well, there's JD. Oh, he about to get clothesline. There it is. Send his bitch ass on the ground again. Come on, Finn. Whip his ass. Whip his ass. 1205 for Life 51 said, it's crazy that Roman gave Punk his props for the match last night. I don't remember him doing that for anyone else. And then Darius put 5 on and said, why hate Dom? Why hate Dom? He had Mommy / Rhea, now with Liv, 2 of the top women in the business. No, we all hate Dom because Dom is a piece of shit for turning on his father, the greatest luchador of all time, of Rey Mysterio. And then he walked around here thinking he was hot shit. As far as I'm concerned, the way the Dub hates Brock, that's the way I hate Dom. All bad things that transpire to Dom, I hope he gets a parking ticket every time he happens to leave his vehicle on the side of the road. I hope his tires happen to go and get flat, overrunning all kinds of nails. Again, I hope his goddamn water bill is through the roof, because when he gets done flushing his toilet, rather than having the toilet bowl fill all the way up, I hope it stays at the point in which the water runs, but it doesn't fill, so that his water bill is incredibly insurmountable. I hope his electric bill is through the roof because he forgets to turn off one of the lights inside of his basement, and for whatever reason, he must be using an incredibly bright, doggone light bulb that requires a whole lot of money so that his bill is incredibly high. I hope all inconvenient bad things happen to Dominic Mysterio. And it seems like we found ourselves at yet another commercial. As this match continues, Sergeant Pafavon said, hopefully they'll leave Judgment Day in the back. Probably not. Yeah, you know it's probably not going to end up like that. You know it's probably not going to end up like that. They're going to get involved one way or another. They're going to get involved one way or another. Dom is goated. Oh, no. That's why I was so happy when Dom lost. I was celebrating.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. 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 Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
I was so hype, celebrating all night. You couldn't tell me it was a bad day. Dom lost, we up. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. Tyler said, you're glad Finn got rid of the long pants for the trunks? I guess that's just him returning back to his old self. But that's neither here nor there. Dom losing was finger licking good indeed. Indeed. Sierra said the only reason you're champ is because Triple H ain't work Tuesdays. Oh my, who's the JBL in this situation? Who's the JBL in this situation? Dude, you have no idea how excited I am to go to sleep tonight. I am so exhausted. My body was so beat up. I went to go work out this morning. It was one of them days where I just ain't have it. I did not have it whatsoever.
Just call me _ is now
Mr.
following.
1700 said, do the growl. Listen, I ain't wavy, bro. My growl is ass. And I'm losing my voice actively right now, so you ain't gonna get it's meow. It's gonna be my shit ass, bro. I can't even do it. I can't even drag. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I'm not even there. Nothing's there. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not there. It ain't there. I'd give you a shot. Meow. I'd give you a shot. It ain't there. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's. No, it stopped. Wait. Yeah, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Give me a week. Give me a week. It's not there. It's stopping. Kind of sound like a pig. You're right. Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, it's not the I can't get the oh Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Did he get his lip busted open? Yo, we've had a lot of blood here tonight, bro. Somebody tell the ref to go get the fucking gloves on, bro. Finn Balor, I think he busted his lip open. Fam, the referee's staring right at him. He's not even putting his gloves on. Big stomp right there to the chest of JD McDonough. Good God. Yeah, we had a lot of blood here tonight. I like that. They bleeding here tonight. Oh, Finn Balor getting ready to end this right here. Oh, well scouted. McDonough able to back up. Catches Finn. There's the roll up. Balor with the counter. Oh my God, that big ass fucking headbutt. That big ass fucking headbutt there from JD. Oh, Finn kicked out just in time. That big ass noggin on the damn headbutt right there. That big ass noggin on the headbutt right there. Lil G said all this talk instead of getting your money up and not your funny. You better stop it. Oh, yeah, that's how you stop him. Big time kick right there. Caught his ass. Kick him into the corner. Coup de grace, bitch ass. Yeah. Yeah. Stomp him right here, Finn. Stomp him right here, Finn. Right through the damn chest. Easy W. 1, 2, 3. Easy W. Pack his bitch ass up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Balor. Let's go. Oh my God, Dominic Mysterio back out here again. This is ridiculous. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. This fucking guy wearing a goddamn cow outfit. Nah, man. Hey, Finn, you need to stand up. Nah, he ain't no way he gonna connect on the 619. I need somebody to throw a boomerang into the ring. Somebody throw a boomerang into the ring. Yeah! Yeah! Turn his bitch ass inside out. Turn his bitch ass inside out. Knock his ass out. Punt kick his bitch ass right now. Punt kick his bitch ass right now. Come on, Finn. Move fast. Oh my God, damn, Dom escaped. Dom escaped like a ratata somewhere on Route 18. You piece of shit. He was able to escape getting an ass whipping of a lifetime. You so lucky right now that you didn't have that foot go right through the top of your chest. Finn was about to send your ass to the shadow realm. Oh, here's Gunther backstage here after being victorious last night against Seth Rollins.
On that note, I am curious if you and Paul Heyman are aware of the
Make that clear. There is no me. The only thing Paul Heyman is showing me.
What exactly is this favor? I think it's a fair question.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Gunther calling this shot towards, oh boy, here's LA Knight.
We talked. WrestleMania winner to another. Be very proud of yourself. You should be. You beat Seth Rollins. You did it. You know. That win go down. It wasn't me. That was being an out short of it. There can be only. Yeah.
Interesting. So they're going after Roman Reigns? Looks like they're interested in going after Roman Reigns to get their hands on the championship. Very confusing promo there from LA Knight, to say the least. But that's neither here nor there. Fabian put 4 on it. I appreciate you. Joe Hendry concert next week. What the hell's that about? What's that about? Sargent Pafimo said, hopefully they leave Judgment Day in the back. Well, I guess they stayed in the back for the most part. DJ Pafimo said, JD head big enough. He could headbutt a Samoan with no repercussions. You want to see the Iron Samoan Skull versus JD Megamind. EO and Rhea Ripley again. Are they? But they already split and went separate ways 3 weeks ago. They already did this 3 weeks ago. It doesn't hit the same. The fuck is Rhea Ripley crying for? This ain't like when the APA split up, bro. The fuck is she crying for? They literally did this 3 weeks ago. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Yo, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley face to face again. That's not bad of an interaction. That felt like in I don't know why Ocarina of Time came to mind. It's like Link and Sarah when they went their opposite ways, or I should say Link ended up leaving the Kokiri Forest. Big old Cadillac arriving. You know who this is. It's the Tribal Chief. The new World Heavyweight Champion is here. I hope he got that OG theme that's fixing to play right now. We don't need no more commercial breaks. Let's get right into it. The Tribal Chief is on his way to the ring. Oh, they making noise right now for the OTC. The Open 24 said, will Roman have another long title run? I actually think he will. He'll hold the title for at least 6 months. And remember, there's not going to be a Money in the Bank until September. So I want to see him hold that title for a very long time, at least until Survivor Series. All right, here we go. The OTC on the way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, to close the show. The brand new World's Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns, on the way. And listen to the crowd. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
Then you sell it.
He's in the building on his way to the ring. Sergeant Pateno said, well, since there's no more matches, can we send all the losers to the L train? Give the winners a W. The winners are looking at the losers with the hand on the shoulder. EV Black Performance, and you're really hoping for normal Survivor Series. Oh, shit. Well, there's the Usos, where Roman and Liv lead against Cody and Rhea on SmackDown title war games. So am I. Here we go. The OG theme is here. Oh, wait a minute. Roman telling the family to come join him. Roman telling the family to come join him. And they got the OG music playing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For old time's sake, the bloodline back at full power. OG theme on display. That's what we want to see. The only thing that's missing is the wise counsel of Paul Heyman. Oh, they done fucked up the timing. He put that title up too soon. He put the title up way too soon. You know, you got to wait for that beat drop. But it's no big. Oh, we're going to commercial. We're fucking going to commercial. We're going to commercial. It's 10:24. The fuck are we going to commercial for? I can't hold you though. He certainly is fresh though. He certainly is fresh though. Son feeling himself. The father of 5 is certainly feeling himself. GG Glimpse put 10 on it. Or I should say G Glimpse put 10 on it and said, I need to know, what are your top 5 Raw after WrestleMania moments of all time? Top 5 Raw after WrestleMania moments of all time. Dolph Ziggler cashing in to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That's certainly there. Brock Lesnar's return and F5ing Cena, that's 100% there as well. Geez, Louise, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank here. Raw after Mania, 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 Raw after Mania. Ziggler cashing in. There's a debut that's escaping me. Is it Goldberg that showed up the night after Mania 2000 WrestleMania 19? Ziggler cashing in. Goldberg, yes, Goldberg debut. Brock's return. Moments after Mania. Jesus Christ. Moments after Mania. Golly.
Then you sell it.
The Rock and Stone Cold the night after WrestleMania 17. Yes. Rock and Stone Cold the night after WrestleMania 17. Brock running roughshod after losing the title at WrestleMania 31 was pretty cool. That was pretty cool as well. Enzo Cash debut was nice. Mankind winning the championship. That never happened the night after WrestleMania. You're thinking of the first Raw of the first Raw of 1999. Fabian put 6 on and said a fight with myself and Rants could be happening. You just sent an email. Whether or not there'll be a response, that's another thing. But you're
Gotcha,
you're
bitch.
for real though. Okay.
The Obliterator is now following.
Mario for 5 on said, do I think Jey Uso's single career is over? No. No, they're probably gonna get to it again. Yeah, they wearing their shit backwards. Total Ram, first time chatter. Gracious, first time chatter as well. I appreciate you, HBK retiring, and then you also said Mankind. Okay, he debuted after WrestleMania 12. Yes, he did. No. Cause no, wait. Boy, it's fucking blank for me right now. We'll have to revisit this. Yeah, the Usos are Niners fans, but they're in Las Vegas and they got gifted jerseys for the second consecutive year. Roman Reigns saying for everybody to acknowledge him. Here's the World Heavyweight Champion in the building. Oh, some family business first. Are they rebuilding the bloodline? Because the Usos got themselves some mics as well.
Gotcha, bitch.
Incoming is now following.
Oh, wait, Roman Reigns said he misses this. He's got the title already, but it's a different dynamic now. So are they going to reunite the bloodline?
No limits to it.
Referencing Cameron.
You main event Jey Uso, Heat Man. You're the one that changes.
This man, Jay, put his sunglasses in his mouth. That's great. Oh, Sunset Cameron washed. He said, take him out of the fucking washing machine.
That's because this ain't us. This
The easily manipulated Jimmy Uso eating up everything Roman saying.
We got the proof of concept. We're like this. We ran this for years straight.
The bloodline was on top. There's no denying that. He said he wanted his family to stand with him again. I miss my family. I want the family standing next to me. He gonna say yeet. You know what Jimmy Uso gonna say. He gonna say yeet.
Gotcha, bitch.
Furious 402 is now following.
I speak for my brother when I say this.
You can't speak for your brother.
You the OTC. Be out. Anytime the bloodline in your city, everybody knows they the tools and we the one.
All right, we the ones. Okay. So Jimmy done dropped the doggone mic, but what does that mean? So is the bloodline back together? Fingers to the sky. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit, it's Jacob Fatu is here. Wait a minute, hold on. Jacob Fatu is here. Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know where we going. Hold on, this was unexpected. See, I was expecting Solo, but it's Jacob Fatu instead. Here we go, fresh off of beating Drew McIntyre. There's another member of the bloodline who wasn't part of the OG, but part of the 2.0, who's here. Jacob Fatu coming to come join his cousins. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, what does this mean? Jacob Fatu making his way down to the ring on the set. Old Pyru making his way down to the ring. Roman is a father of 5. Jimmy a father of 4. Jay a father of 3. But Jacob is a father of 7. He says, I'm the biggest father in the room. Let me come down to the ring so y'all can hear what I got to say. The unhinged member of the Anoa'i dynasty is here in the middle of the ring. What does Fatu have to say? Because everybody in the ring is a victor at WrestleMania. But Fatu did it in an unsanctioned match against a former WWE champion.
Can only be a couple reasons. I must assume it to acknowledge. Nah, that ain't it.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Jacob cut him off immediately. He said, I ain't out here to acknowledge your ass.
I guess it's because you want this.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
He said he gonna take it? He said, I don't want it. Oh. Jacob Fatu said, I need that title. Hold on. Jacob said, I need the title.
It'll be clear. But everything got to try what you had. I need the shoe deal, the private jets. I need that Rolex. I need more vehicles. I need a bigger house. I need to put my children in better schools. I'll do anything for my family, even if I gotta go through you. So at Backlash, I'm upgrading. At Backlash, leveling up my household. And at Backlash, you're gonna know Jacob Fatu is all gas, no brakes with it. Yada-da-da-me. Bye.
Okay. He's calling his shot. Jacob Fatu wants Roman Reigns at Backlash. Well, I love the fact he beat a former world champion, so that's why he feels the confidence to come out here and lay out the challenge. And I love the fact Roman hasn't even had a full 24 hours. Actually, he's had a 24 hours, actually. But to digest being the champion already, Fatu says, I want it.
Maybe you can. The question is, if you can beat me, can you handle the burden of? But then we have to look at it. If you can't beat, can you handle having to acknowledge me?
Oh boy, Roman Reigns said you're gonna have to acknowledge me and fall in line.
Understand this, Jacob. Thin air up here, the footing. Give you. I'm not saying yes. Sure you. So I'll see you next week on Little.
Oh, he ended that with a little cousin. He didn't even say cousin. He said little cousin. He just little boyed Jacob Fatu. He said, I ain't gonna give you no answer right now. I want you to think about it. You challenging me. I'm the champion. You came out here and said Backlash, I want the title. I want the Rolex. I want the shoe deal. I want the jumpsuits. I want the allure, the fame, the fortune, the money. But you, Fatu, challenging me, you better think about that decision. Because are you prepared for what comes with holding the doggone title? Heavy is the head that carries the crown. Do you have what it takes to walk at the top of the business? And if you don't, you gonna have to fall your ass in line and acknowledge me. That's why Roman's #1 in the company. I'll tell you something right now. That brother knows how to make situations feel box office. Jacob came out, chest poked out, septum ring incredibly tight, and somehow Roman was able to go loosen that motherfucking ring up. He was able to make those shoulders just a little bit relaxed and told you, you ain't at the top of the mountain. You better recognize who the hell you talking to. Oh, shit. Unexpected. Somebody get The Rock on the phone. He ain't gonna answer because Lord knows anything WWE. We haven't heard from him since Elimination Chamber. But that's how real it is to The Rock, baby. That's what we came to see. Mario put 2 on, said, is Jey Uso's single career over? No. I like that ending. Very, very, very unpredictable. I figured, okay, the bloodline getting back together, and boom, here comes Jacob Fatu. I like the fact that he immediately challenged Roman Reigns as well, and we're very unsure what direction we're going to go in. But that is a magnificent close to Monday Night Raw, and truly, for what it's worth, an incredibly solid post-WrestleMania Monday Night Raw. That was all right. A very good Monday Night Raw. Round of applause for Monday Night Raw. WrestleMania Night 2 was cooking. Raw after Mania was cooking as well. This was a very good match. It was a very good show. Good matches as well. Sol Ruka and Liv Morgan, Javon Evans, and a debuting Ethan Page. Rio having their final match. Kind of flat against the Kabuki Warriors because we were supposed to believe that Rio was over 4 months ago, and then they came back together, and then they kind of did this whole split.
X_Che_Ku_X is now following.
Again, so it kind of fell flat, but it was a good match, though. Unfortunate situation for the Kabuki Warriors, but that's neither here nor there, right? But one way or another, Rusev standing tall at the end of that segment as well. JD McDonough and Finn Balor, whatever the case may be. Incredibly solid Monday Night Raw. all kinds of plants, or I should say seeds, are being planted regarding CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. We saw Trick Williams there in the crowd. Paige was here as well. The bathroom break Bellas, wasted our screen time, all kinds of advertisements of Hulk Hogan's documentary. I'm still going to put myself over in the afterlife, brother. Whatever the case just so happens to be, incredibly great produced Monday Night Raw. And I didn't even talk about Brock Lesnar, The Vision, Braun Breaker, or whatever the case is regarding Gunther and LA Knight. But very solid. Patriot Rocks, but two wants to say, hey, the Waverly guy. Just kidding, my guy. I appreciate you heading over to Twitter to go and get some people straight. One way or another, I'm very curious what's going to transpire moving forward. Joe Hendry concert next week. Becky Lynch will be live as well. The Street Profits are back as well. I can't wait, man. Solid Monday Night Raw, and it's only right that we take ourselves a drink to that.
Courageous Quinn is now following.
Solid Monday Night Raw. That's how you follow WrestleMania. I can't wait. I will be live for sure for Friday Night SmackDown, but tomorrow there is still basketball that is going down. Also, I will officially have an opportunity to go and give the N64 a shot with the new, it's connected in there, with the new attachment. I haven't had a chance to go and turn it on in the last 5 days, so I'm going to go and give it a shot. If it connects, then bam, we playing No Mercy live on stream tomorrow evening. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to order a new piece. But it's right here. Do I have the actual cutout of the box? Oh, wait. Yeah, yes, I do. I think, because it is on the front over here. I don't know if this actually shows the whole thing, but it doesn't actually show it. It just says the best for you. But yeah, it's connected to my N64 right here, and so I'm gonna test out No Mercy. I would tonight, but I gotta go walk a little bit, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But stay tuned. I appreciate y'all always. Also, official tonight, just to have an opportunity before we go off the air. What am I drinking? Pre-made cocktail. I usually would have been drinking either the Henny White, to take a shot of the Henny White, or the Shea by Le Portier, but I'm having this here On the Rocks old-fashioned pre-made cocktail that is over here because it just so happened to be within proximity yesterday, so that's what I was sipping on here this evening. But nonetheless, just one last thing before I go off the air. Yesterday we eclipsed the 950,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. Today, we officially surpassed 500,000 on Instagram. I appreciate every single one of you guys who have been out there sharing the content. It's been an incredible long time coming. We're 10 years into this content creation game. 10 years, and I can tell you something right now, and I can mark my words. Mark my words. Every single person, every single association, every single network, every single one of them that looked the other way when I was shooting emails to them 8, 9 some years ago. ESPN, NFL Network, Barstool Sports. All of these motherfuckers who I reached out to talking about, hey, this is the content that I make. I can make commentary. I could give you reaction. I could give you a whole produced video. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is that you need to have done. I'll mess around and I'll deliver. Nothing but motherfucking goddamn tumbleweeds, silence, and denials left and right. I'm coming for it all in 2026. The moment that the opportunity comes across the motherfucking desk, you best believe the Chiseled Adonis is gonna motherfucking deliver. Because this ain't no situation in which it's a one night, stand situation, an overnight success. It took me 10 years to get to this goddamn situation. Over 340 million views. Pardon me, I actually left myself off by 16. Over 356 million views in the last 90 days across social media. And best believe it ain't stopping anywhere, because as it pertains to this content creation game, can't nobody do it better. Because 100 years from now, when you look up content, you look up commentary, you look up a motherfucking content creation who started from the bottom and was able to build his motherfucking self himself up through all of the adversity of people trying to block him and slow him down. Constant motherfucking strike after strike. You're going to look in that book and it's going to be a photo of the goddamn Chiseled Adonis and ain't nobody going to stop it. But that's enough of that.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's enough of that.
Gabbage is now following.
For all the support throughout the years, and the train is going to keep on rolling. Y'all have yourselves an incredible good night. Shout out to Bouncy Straw. Bouncy Straw? Is it Bouncer Straw? Putting subscribers over there, over on Twitch. I appreciate you. And we're going to keep this momentum rolling. The road to 1 million on IG, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Because all you got to do is tune in. Same Chiseled Adonis time. Same Chiseled Adonis channel. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.